Hello and welcome back to the Hexagon Challenge. First of all, the computer right now, it isn't fixed, but for now it's quiet-ish. So hopefully it can see. I've done something to it. I'm going to need to fix it. But for now it's not blown up, so positive. Number two thing I need to get over, my face is a little bit red. The sun is finally out. The sun is finally out. It's beautiful. It's been beautiful for a couple of days. So I've caught the sun a little bit. So I want to apologise. Well, not apologise, but just want to explain the tomato look I've currently got going on. But other than that, we're back with the Hexagon Challenge. Thank you for coming back to this episode. And the transfer window is shut now. Let's go through what's happened. We already knew about the sales. We already knew about the sale, the ins, about, you know, we knew about that. One in we have had another one is Mahmoud Talat. I'm going to go with pronunciation. Talat is the one I'm going to go with. And he was a free transfer. I'd known about him. He'd been released well, he'd been released at the beginning of the season. And I was always humming and hawing. I didn't want to bring him in and then have two midfielders. So with the sale of Fateh, Talat has come in, and I think Talat will do a really good job. He's come from Ismaily, one of our rivals, actually who we play today in the first game of this episode. And looking at his stats, he looks pretty good. It looks very good actually. 23-year-old Egyptian, pretty cheap wage as well. He'll do he could really be a good, maybe, you know, team player for a squad player, maybe even better if he improves. But at 23-year-old, he probably won't improve that much, but will still be, I think, a very good team player. That wraps up our sales, or our ins. Sorry, that's ins, Ben. Outs again, not really much since last episode. Siam has gone out on loan though. He is a 17-year-old, 16-year-old. Well, come through our what do you call it, academy this season. Our intake last season, the end of last season, he's come through, and I've given him his debut, which he had a really good game, as you can see for us. He actually scored. He actually got an assist down there. You can see. If I can click it, there you go. His assist on his debut, a 7.8 rating, really good rating. Really impressed with him, but I just don't think he's ready up to scratch yet to play first team football. So when Hexagon Al-Ahly, that is the right pronunciation, I should imagine. When the club come in for him, I just thought, yeah, you know what, you can have him on loan for 6 months and see how he does, and next season maybe have a chance. And he needs to improve in some areas, so maybe not next season, but first team football will certainly help. Let's get on with today's game, because it's going to be two big games. We haven't played in the league. We haven't played in the league games. We're still. We played one. I'm sorry. I do apologise. We've been through the summer break, winter break, whatever it is, and won all our friendlies. And we've just played Haras Al Madud. This is Maurice Kamgang's ex-team. He played for them last season. He scored on his. Was it his debut? I think it was his debut, wasn't it? Was it his debut? No, it wasn't his debut. No, he played for. Yeah, he played against Finger, didn't he? Of course, that wasn't his debut. But like, he got his first goal against his old team, which was really nice. He's done really well over this kind of break, scoring lots of goals. And Kone again, one of our new signings, 2 starts and 3 goals, 2 assists. He's looking like a pretty good signing for another free transfer. Welcome to the club, Kone. Welcome to the club. We're going to play 2 big games today against Ismaily and Al-Ahly. That win over Marasha, whatever they're called, keeps us top of the league, level on points with Al-Ahly. And you can see Wadi Degla have played a game in hand. So if we win again, we go a little bit further ahead of Wadi Degla and keep them away from catching us, really, because we're still unbeaten, which is incredible. I forgot how many games it is now. But it's a lot in the Premier League. It's quite a lot. It's eventually going to come undone. I've not selected the team today. Shit. It's not. It's eventually going to come undone, and it probably maybe come undone today, as we do have quite a lot of people out. I should have selected the team. What I do for us. You can see me do this for a change. We got a lot of people out on international duty, so I'm a little bit worried about today's game. But I think we can get away with it. I mean, I'm going to talk about Fateh in a minute actually, as well. Have we got anyone who can play it? We can play the new signing there, of course. I forgot I just signed him. I'm going to probably bring in Hassan. Probably swap them 2 around. No, do it that way. The computer is now revving up. Hopefully you can't hear that too loud. I don't know what I've done. I've done all sorts, but I'm still trying to figure out what I've done wrong here. I'm going to stick with Kamgang up front. Just make some changes on the bench because we are lacking a couple of players on the bench. We're lacking quite a few players. Sugar. Do we want to play Sayar? Because Sayar's not actually starting. Yes, we are going to play him. The 19-year-old, and we'll do that. But Gomar on the bench. There you go. That's the team for today. It is going to be Hassan in goal. Alman Ali, who's been asking for a lot of games. Again, I'm going to play him again today. Mustafa comes in against Hanley, alongside Hanley Sayad. Marous at the right back, left back even Ben. I don't know my left and right. Hassan, Kalam, Kone, Talat, Abraham is the midfield 5. And up front, the one that I really think can drive us to the title. He is the missing piece I think we needed. Marous Kamgang. He was fantastic in his debut, as we saw. 2 assists. And he was fantastic against his local in the last game. He's got a really good goal, actually. He could have scored another one, just unfortunately didn't. It was unfortunately should have had 2 at least. But yeah, we've been hit by international duty, but we're positive about what we can do. I hope they stick with him. I don't really care. Let's just get on with it. As I was saying before I split the team, I do think eventually, well, obviously nothing lasts forever. Eventually, we are going to lose this unbeaten run. And I would obviously I don't want it to come up today or the next game, because that's quite 2 big games that we need to win. But eventually, it is going to come undone, and I don't think, as long as we can build ourselves a buffer for when it does happen, we should be okay. I think we can win the league. I'm saying it right now. We're 20 games into the season. I'm saying it now. We've got 16 games, I think, left. We can win it. We can definitely win it this season. There's no doubt in my mind that we can win. Oh, I've got ice in my drink, so my drink's all like wet. My drink is wet. My table's all wet from the condensation. I speak good English, me. My drink is all wet. I don't know where I make this shit up from, to be honest. I don't know where it comes from. But Kalam with the ball. Hassan. Probably going to lose Hassan in the summer as well, because he will not sign a new contract. Even he's unhappy because he doesn't want to be sold, but will not sign a new contract. I don't know. But Kamgang fired a goal against the goalkeeper there. Keeper pushed out for a corner. Are we going to score from the corner? Talat making his debut. Mustafa. Kamgang, here he is. Abraham there. It's gone out for another corner. Let's see what happens off on the left-hand side. It's corners galore. Talat swings it in, and we are going to pick this up with Ayman Ali, who fires it in towards Kamgang, but end of highlight. Probably was offside, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know. Have you heard an offside? I don't know. I can't see it down there. Listen to me, computer. It's revving up again. I've done something to it. I've really done something to it. But while we're in this game, I will talk about, because I don't like doing it. I'm just going to stick with what the assistant manager seems to know more than I know. But it was snowing in Egypt then. Fateh, not Abraham Fateh, the left winger, 19-year-old who I've spoke about. We've just had offers in for him from the Romanian team that I showed you in the last episode. They've offered him money. Oh, Kamgang, there you go. I told you, this man is the final piece. He's just that. He's that special player. He's that Eric Cantona. He's that Ibrahimovic. He's that final piece that we need. That special, arrogant, cocky little shit that knows he can do special things like that, and he just has done. Because it's been a shit game so far. It's been shit. Talat actually plays it through to him. He's got men all around him. He just drifts past them and does fire it really well into that bottom corner. Very good strike. He just knows he can do that. He knows. I know he's not even a real player, but when I signed him, I had belief that he could be that kind of positive, influential player which he's turning out to be. He really is turning out to be. But I'll finally finish what I'm talking about. What's he called now? Fateh. We've had an offer from the Romanian team that are interested in him. I'm going to play Hamid out of position, but just to keep him rested. And money, about I think £600,000. It was a pretty decent offer for him. We probably are going to lose him at the end of the season. But I just feel like we've got the title run here. I'd rather right now lose him for free at the end of the season. Rather than lose him now. Even though the window's shut, apparently he can still leave right now, which they just put an offer in about a couple of days ago, and it was still to leave immediately. I don't want that, so for some reason the Romanian transfer window must still be open in February. Doesn't make sense to me either. But that's fired wide, luckily. So my thing on that is we're probably going to lose him at the end of the season on a free, rather than let him go now and then maybe cost our title winning, because we've got a really good chance. So that wasn't the best game. I'm just going to say we got away with that, lads. You have to do better against better teams. Ayman Ali was not confident for the whole game. He's been complaining he wants more games. For some reason, I give him a key player kind of contract. So he's complaining that he's not played every single fucking game this season. He's not that good. He's good, but he's not that good. I think I may have to sell him just to get rid of him. But we have won the derby, which keeps us, I believe, we've gone top again. Yeah, you go. We have stayed top. It's now another derby, so it's 2 derbies in a row against. Now we're going to play Al-Ahly, who we beat earlier on in the season 1-0 as well. So it's going to be exciting. Can we get 6 points out of these 2 massive derbies? Who knows? Fingers crossed. Let's find out. Well, probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of the episode, but we have quite a number of our players with the Egyptian under-20s with their kind of, I think it's the Africa Cup of Nation, I think it is. The main one has been done and finished, blah, blah, blah. But I think, yeah, it is the African under-20s nation. Nations, not nation. But yeah, they're with that. So unfortunately, our squad is a little bit depleted. And due to a couple of injuries and suspensions for today's game, it leaves us with just 6 substitutions and a little bit of a, I wouldn't say mix and match team, but there's not much changes in the team. Obviously, the only change I can see at the top of me is being Kone going out from the right-hand side to play on the left, and Magby coming to play on the right-hand side due to, who was on the left? Ibrahim. Ibrahim's dropped to the bench. Was going to try and play Kone out there. He's natural on both feet, so I want to give him a chance out there. And the other change is Hamed and Mansour coming in to play a game. And that's the only changes, really. I can see off the top of my head. 2 evenly matched teams. Looks like a draw. I don't know what to expect because we're on level points. Both teams know how important this is as we go into this. It's a huge derby. There you go. I love it. I love derby days. They're absolutely massive. I'm from a city. I'm from Manchester. So obviously at the moment Manchester's we're a little bit delicate at the moment, but United won the Europa League, by the way, getting Manchester United. But we know I'm from a city where we're all passionate about derbies, and yeah, we love a derby. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's not talk about what's happened in the world. We all know how heartbreaking it is, and it's fucking shit scary being so close to home. It fucking really is. But let's not get into that. We're here for Football Manager. I don't mean any disrespect. I really don't. I don't mean any disrespect by saying what I just said. But we are going to beat Al-Ahly today. We are going to beat them. I think. I don't know what to expect. We beat them in the last game, like I said, last time we played them, which I didn't live com, I don't think. I don't think I did I? But it was a surprising win. It was a very dull game. Very dull. But we're playing incredible at the moment, so I think we've got every chance. And with a man like him, again he scored. That's 4 in 3 games from Maurice Kamgang. It's his 6th of the season. I think it's because he played a little bit for the other club. So it's not. I think he scored 3 goals for us now. 3? Yeah, he scored 3 goals for us now. Or 4. I don't know. I've forgotten. But what a goal. Kamgang, I said in the beginning of the episode, is my Cantona player, is my special, and he really is. He can really drag. We're not going to have him for 6 months. I'm saying it right now. We're going to have him for 6 months before his release clause is activated by a Chinese club or by a European club, and we're going to lose him for £600,000, which is not fucking, which is a joke. But their key players injured. This man is a really good Egyptian striker, really good. I think he's a leading scorer in the league. So he's injured, which is never nice to see. But they're playing him for now on, so we'll see how he goes. But it's good for us. Oh, they just passed the ball to him. He might be injured, but don't pass the ball to him. You can see that we had so many men back. We're defending so well at the moment. We're really, really defending in the unit. And they were 1-0 up at half-time. This is exactly what we need. I think I'm going to continue to go with the assistant manager. I get nervous sometimes, but I'm going to continue to go with it. He's giving an okay speech, but I'm going to try and get a little bit more green in there if we possibly can, because I definitely believe that they will come out. I'm not going to mess with the defence too much. They will come out wanting another goal. I really do think that they will not want to win this. They will come out here and try and get 2 goals from us immediately. I do think. Good tackle there. What a tackle from Al-Masri? El-Masri? I don't know. But look at this leaves in the league. Look at this leaves us. I said with 20 games gone, we're going to win the league, and this is a huge. If we win this, this really puts us in a driving seat. This really builds that buffer that we need, because we are going to come unstuck. We're not going to finish the whole season from last time, from now, to be unbeaten. We're not. That's too much to ask for. It's a little bit silly. I don't know if we're in the Confederation Cup, because the groups, the qualifying stages at the moment are being are taking part. Is that the right word? They're going on at the moment. They're happening, right? So I don't know what that means, because we've not been given a game. It's not going to work, is it? I don't know what we're doing now. I shouldn't have done that substitution. Can I take it back? Let me just focus on this for a minute, because I'm talking shit, aren't I? Should we go 2 strikers up front? Probably shouldn't do that. Fuck it, you know what we'll do? He's shit anyway, so we'll just play him out of position. We'll just play him there. He's shit anyway. And I've really lost what I was talking about now. Let's give Ibrahim a game. Give Coney a little bit of a rest. What was I saying? Shit. Yeah, Al-Ahly have got... This game was postponed due to Al-Ahly's Continental Confederation Cup, whatever, games. So I don't know if we've got it, because we did finish 5th, but we was runners up in the Confederation Cup final, where the winners were already qualified for the Champions League. So I don't know if we're going to get it. Have we got an injury? Oh no, we have. Well, that's not good, is it? Well, that's never a good sign. Marouche, now you're playing. I should have played a striker, but I've messed it up. Did that make sense what I just said? Because I forgot what I just said. Hopefully it made sense. I'm not sure if we have. I'm not sure if we're automatically going to just qualify for the group stage because we finish second, because we finished runners up in the final. I don't know. But what I'm confused about is we was asked to register players for it at the beginning of January. So I don't know. I'm fingers crossed, but actually I don't. Actually, fingers crossed. I don't care. I'd rather not actually qualify. I'd rather not be in this season and win the league, if that makes much sense. And then qualify for the Champions League next year, because we don't need the Confederation Cup. We don't really need it. And anyway, we beat Al-Ahly twice this season. You can see that was easy. I got distracted. Twice this season, 1-0. That leaves us top of the table, guys. We're top of this. Another manager's just been sacked. The Ismaily manager got sacked right after that game, after that's beaten 1-0. That's 2 1-0 wins in this episode. And we're now, you can see, top of the league by 3 points, which is huge. And it doesn't leave us with long in the season. We've only lost 2. We've only conceded 12 goals. Al-Ahly, the best defence in the league, and we just beat them 1-0. We're really, really winning games that we need to win. And I really do believe this is the season. We can win it. We can win this league. We've not won it for 2 years. So we can win it. I've been here a year and a half now, and I've got the team I wanted. A lot of times, football fans will know, manager fans will know, it takes you a year or a bit in your career at a new club to get the team you want. I now have the team I want. I have the players I want. We're playing the philosophy that I want. We have the hard workers. We have the... You know how we're playing. That's the way I like to play. That's my teams to play. And it's working. We're top of the league. And we're unbeaten in probably about 12, 13 games. Maybe more. I don't know. But it's incredible. Thank you for watching, guys. I apologise. If anyone's a computer genius or whatever... If you're not, then skip this part now. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If you are a computer genius and you think maybe you can help me, my computer's always, well, for a while, has been loud. It's been, the fan. Not loud, but if you watch a video about 2 days ago, you can hear the humming of the computer in the background. It's not as loud as it was now. So I was told, and I always knew to clean it, but I was a little bit nervous about doing it. But I was told, clean it, Ben, that'll fix it. So I bought the stuff off Amazon, right? I googled how to do it. I did it all, put it all back together, right? Cleaned it nicely. Now my fan, I think it's my CPU fan, is making lots of noise. It's revving, like, it's quiet now. Really quiet now. But at times it's revving really, really loud. And then times it's going like this now. And it's up and down, up and down. I googled it. It said maybe I put it on too tight. I've unscrewed it a little bit. I thought maybe I unscrewed it too much. I tightened it a little bit more. I've cleaned it again. I've done this. I've done that. I didn't mess with the blades. I kind of kept hold of it because I read that not to break the bearings. So I don't know what I've actually done. If anyone can maybe help me, I'd appreciate it. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. I don't know, but I'm an idiot. I don't know anything about computers. I should never have touched it. But thank you for watching. If you can help anyway, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care.